Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. How's everyone doing? Has everyone been doing pretty good? Everyone have a good week? I've had a pretty good week. Finally got around to checking out a game. It's been sitting on my bucket list for a while now, just sitting on my Steam library. Inscription, fun little game, and I figured if I'm going, I figured now would be a good time to check that out. And I'm enjoying it. Really fun little card game with a with a with a bit of a mystery and a little bit of puzzle solving involved. It's worth checking out if you're looking for something to play this Halloween. I'd recommend it. But uh, that's uh, that's neither here or there because today I'm back to finish up that fighter mode run in Circle of the Moon. And considering how fast I kind of just blitzed through it in that last stream, eh, I suspect we'll be able to finish this up and do a full 100% map completion. The only real, the only area I may possibly struggle with again is the arena, and that's only because I can't heal or use my sub weapons. But I should be fine. I say should be. But that's enough out of me. Let me go ahead and pop this up here. Pretty sure my audio's good. Turn the volume down my end a little bit though. Wow. Yeah, like I said, over 50% in a little under an hour. Just kind of blitzed through everything. Speaking of, don't think there's anything here to get. Which, most of the backtracking I'll have to do, I can't do until I get the rock feather. But thankfully, that's the next place I need to go anyway, so. Can I get up here this way? Yeah, I can get up here this way. Much faster than going the long way around. Hmm. Double check just to be sure. Underground waterway. Oh wow, it's 2 hits. Yeah, this should be a cakewalk. Especially if I get a good equipment drop from these guys. Deal with the armor first. Oh, 4 hits. Wow. And there really isn't anything that can stand up to me at this point. Steel armor. What a nice find. Let's see, where's it at? Oh. You know what? I'll take that trade-off, sure. These are like late game enemies, and they can barely hit double digits. Again, it's part of why I like fire mode so much, because it really does feel more like just a traditional Castlevania in the sense that, aside from equipment, you have your whip and only your whip. If anything, it's, well, no. I'd say Harmony of Dissonance comes closer to being a traditional Castlevania that's more structured like a Metroidvania. A lot of people consider that one the weaker of the GBA trilogy too. I mean, I liked Harmony of Dissonance. It's not my favorite of the three, but it's good. It's just the problem is that Harmony of Dissonance is sandwiched between Circle of the Moon, which is an amazing launch title for the GBA, and then immediately after it you have Aria of Sorrow, which is like probably one of the top three best Castlevanias. Period. It's one of my personal favorites, if I'm being honest. I like it more than Symphony of the Night, really. And I really like Symphony of the Night for that matter, so I should tell you all you need to know. But yeah, I wouldn't say Harmony of Dissonance is a bad game. It's just, it has the misfortune of being sandwiched between two undeniably superior games, in my opinion. Still a good game, though. Where am I now? 31. I need to check and see how much I'm getting out of those armors. About 1,000. That's not bad. 26. Wow. I don't think the armor could hurt me even if he got that hit in while I'm frozen. I don't think he could actually hurt me now. Ooh, gauntlet. I was hoping I'd find one of those. Let's see, how does this thing work again? Hmm. You know, I'll take it not just for the strength increase, but for the luck increase as well. You can kind of see it. I can definitely see it, you know, old school Zoros. I can see that. Excuse me. Oh, barely missed me there. I feel like that slide was unnecessary. Oh, that was close. save. Not that I really need it, but gonna save. Wow. Didn't realize you slide slower underwater. 13. Like, they really struggle to hit anything that's not in the tens at this point. They can barely hit double digits. And what's my max health again? Oh, almost 1,000. So they might as well not even be hurting me at all. Whoops. Forgot she was there. How bad was it? Or how bad was the lag, I should say. So I can pause for a second and see if it evens out. Yeah, I noticed that. They've been making some upgrades and changes to YouTube. I noticed that. See. Oh, that's even better. Level up. Nice. I'll have to look, but I think I don't know if it's something they add or was there already, but I do believe there's some tools with the editor here on YouTube that lets you make shorts out of your videos. I might check that out. 'Cause I feel like that'd be a lot easier than just downloading the full video after the full stream and then clipping it in whatever it is what's the name of that program I use again? Yeah, CapCut. That's what it's called. Oops. Should probably focus. I don't want to get killed by this ice demon here. This guy always gives me trouble. It's more so because he has a really hard to dodge attack here. Uh-oh. There we go. Had to focus a little there for a second. That heart. Well, no, never mind. I would say it's unnecessary, but I'm going for that 100%. But yeah, like I was saying, if YouTube already has the tools to make shorts with, that'd be much easier than having to download the entire stream and then clip it in CapCut and stuff. It's worth checking out if nothing else. You know, if I was going to do that, I'd probably want to check out the other ones first, just for the novelty of it. Because I don't think I could see me actually sitting through an entire playthrough of a Bubsy game. Or at least those old ones. Those old ones are really rough around the edges. close to our level up. Since I can't go over level 50 for the arena, I'm trying to maybe hit at least level 40 maybe before I enter the arena. Because again, like I said in my last stream, I'd hate to get to the end of the arena only to just hit level 50 and completely ruin the run and the attempt. So, where's it at? Nope. I was hoping that'd be better, but that's also why I'm kind of hoping I get more good drops. Because the better equipment I have, the less I have to rely on a higher level. And for as much as I hype the arena up, it's really only 2 or 3 rooms near the end that end up being a big problem. Like the majority of the arena I could probably get through no problem, but there's at least 2 rooms, maybe 3, I know I'll struggle with. And that's more so because I can't use my sub weapons. I'm not allowed to heal. Just gonna let her monologue, then I'm gonna one-shot her with this throwing cross here. Maybe not one shot. Yep. What was that, like 5 seconds there? You spend all that time talking a big talk, and then I just bulldozed you. I didn't even have to try there. That's such a common villain trope. Spends like 10, 15 minutes monologuing, only to immediately get folded like a lawn chair. Well, now that I got the rock feather, I can actually begin cleanup. Start getting that 100% map completion down. The irony. Very, very common. Very common demon L, I agree. Not even any of the late game enemies can really stand up to me now. Let's see, this is probably going to take a little bit either way I go about it. At least I don't have to spend too much time fighting. The power of God and enemy. That sounds like a powerful combination there. Did I get this room already? No, I didn't. I was hoping I could just slide through them there. think it clears that area out. At least if I'm remembering right, that clears everything there out. Yeah, it does. So I'm going to backtrack now and go back through the waterway instead, because there's a bunch of areas there I missed. I'm surprised that didn't hit me there. What level is that now? 34? Nope, that's 35. Whoops. Guess that's kind of my fault there. Okay, I'm thinking of a different room then. I know I was talking the last time about how there's only like 1 or 2 secret floors you can break in this game. But I think this is like the only instance of maybe the only instance where you can actually break a ceiling to find a secret room. I'd imagine it's one of the rooms most people miss because, again, it's probably one of the only times you're asked to actually break a ceiling to find a secret room. It'd be cool if I got high enough level to one-shot them. Speaking of one-shot, excuse me for a second. Alrighty. Just mute it for a second there to get me a drink. I don't need to save. I think I need to leave a switch like that. Pretty sure I need to leave it like that. Yep. Let me check the map. No, I probably should go back and hit that switch. Oh, hold that thought. I can probably get through this with a rock feather. So hold that thought. So I really don't want to go all the way back there for that switch. Okay, Need to stop fighting the infinite spawning mermen. Would be sad if I got hit by that ice right as it was spawning in. Okay, that's the room I'm thinking about up here. Yeah, I think it's like one of two instances where you have to break a ceiling. I'm not sure many people would think to come back here and look for that. I'm just gonna ignore her. And ignore her. Gonna leave that switch. Yep, gonna leave the switch. Take it. Still need to get the rooms up top. And I got this already. Yeah, that's my bad then. I'm hoping that'll be the last time I have to hit those. I hate how long those switches take to play out. Good throw. Whoops. Just jump right into him. See, normally I would just use a card combo to freeze these guys and turn them into platforms, but excuse me. But you don't have magic cards in fighter mode, so the only way to actually get up there is to just come back with a rock feather. I guess in that way, if you're doing a 100% run, fire mode will probably end up taking the longest, or could end up taking the longest. Just if we're going, like, depending on the routing, I guess you could say it would depend on how long it would take. Oh, 96. As the closest they'll ever come to hitting 100, and they had to freeze me to do it. But yeah, I do believe that clears out the waterway now. Yep, that's everything. I think I might go ahead and try to take an attempt at the arena now. Let's see. What level am I? 36. think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll go ahead and go to the last area to get to the warp there, and then I'll use it to warp to the chapel. I'll make my way to the arena from there. So that way I can pick up like an extra level or two along the way at least. Maybe get another good equipment drop. Maybe. I'll go ahead and do the machine tower while I'm at it too. This one? Nope. Other one. I could have easily got this a long time ago, but if I have to come back with a rock feather anyways. Well, I don't think I need the rock feather for this area, but again, if I'm having to wait till I get the rock feather to do most of the cleanup anyways, it just makes more sense to wait. Come back when I got everything, because at least then I can move faster. Like not having to wait on these slow elevators. Almost missed that room. Getting a little bit in too big of a hurry, I guess. Like, yeah, I could go up here with the wall kick boots or whatever, but almost got that. Trying to get up there without hitting that lightning thing in the ceiling or whatever. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if I have to check a map anyways and end up missing something. Alright, that's everything here. That's so nice, just being able to slide attack through everything. air horse. Hey, normally these enemies would be a problem, but again, I'm playing fighter mode, so. Try that. There we go. That was kind of unnecessary, but I just like doing that. Getting them from the other side of a wall. And just loops back around to where we were before. That's kind of why I was talking about when I say how long it takes to do 100%. It kind of depends on your routing. Because there's a lot of places where the castle just kind of loops back into itself. Which does mitigate a bit of the backtracking, if I'm being honest. Doesn't feel anywhere near as bad as it could be. Between that and the warps, I should say. How did I miss that? Huh. I just kind of skipped this area completely, didn't I? Yeah, this room's probably why. Just making sure I didn't get that already. Where's it warp at? Actually, I can get that after I finish the arena, now that I think about it. Whoops. Missed my double jump there. Even at this level, these things still take a lot to bring down. I'm not a particular fan of the curse status effect either. Not being able to actually attack. Whoops. Yep, curse. Wow. I normally have more of these by this point. Oh, that was my fault. Such a long hallway. Okay, Minotaur. These tend to trip me up every now and then. Whoops. That was kind of unnecessary, just throwing it out there. Whoops. Okay, that was my blunder there. There's a save up here. Yep. I'll just go ahead and do it, because it has been a while since I last saved. If nothing else, I need it for the map completion too, so... That's a good throw. I was hoping I could one-shot those. Nope. That's fine. They're not that difficult to deal with. Making sure there's no secret wall there. Level up. directly uses Google Chrome? I guess that does make sense. Try not to get hit by these dark armors here. There's an item they drop. It'd be real nice if I could get it. But the problem with it is not only that it's kind of a rare drop, but I need I need two copies of it for it to actually do anything. Huh. Never noticed that. It does look like the Google Chrome. Huh. I won't be able to unsee that now. That's I used to have one of those once upon a time. Simon. Specifically, that one they came out with in like the early to mid 2000s, where you could flip it over and you could play against somebody, play a game of Simon against someone. Not sure whatever happened to that. If I gave it away or just lost it, I don't know. Nope. I was hoping he wouldn't do that. Whoops. There we go. I would normally run from that guy, but again, it's fighter mode. Level am I? 38. Whoops. That turned to stone. Ooh, almost 200 there. I think that's the most damage I've seen dealt this entire run. Oh, one more. There we go. Whoops. Kinda forgot those things fly at you from off screen there. almost dodged it. How much of the map does that make now? Oh, 85. I really do hope I don't miss some odd and end secret room or something. Got an area over here I need to check. Thinking of the room up above. How much health does that make now? Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Considering I can't heal for the arena, that's actually really good to have that much. That's a nice little attention to detail there. That you can't slide up a slope like that. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not used to doing these rooms with the rock feather, if I'm being honest. Getting close to the arena, though. That's convenient. Just slide through all of them. Let's go ahead and open up that warp. care of that so I can get this first. And made it to the battle arena. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything in that last room there. Huh. I didn't finish out the boss room for this area. I'll have to get that after I finish the arena. And I can't use my sub-weapon. Wonder why they chose not to have music playing for the arena. Oh, that was a nice dodge. Up until I bumped into him there. Whoop. Got hit by a rock. Quit doing that. I'll go with that. That sounds like a good enough reason to me. Just to amplify every mistake you make. Yeah. Make you think about your choices. Better strategize. Oh, level up. Okay, this is one of the rooms I have problems with. Specifically because the bloody knives in this room, for some reason, they also poison. This is the only room where these knives poison you, and I hate it. Oh, I just used a potion. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. I was going to use the antidote, but... oh well. That's fine. I can do it over. Yeah, it really does set the tone. 40. Try not to level up too much more here. save here. Oh, wow. Really? How much does that increase by? 120. Ah, lucky drop. Now, if I'm going that route, let's see, what would give me the biggest, yeah. It doesn't hurt my defense too much. Every little bit helps. Oh, see? Was able to one-shot the werewolf just from that little increase. I feel like I lucked up there, the way he shot those out. Oop. Oh, already off to a better start this time at least. That was my fault. I read the enemy attack wrong there. That was my fault. There we go. Just that little damage increase, and I can take those out with one hit and not have to deal with them. Oop. And I messed up again because I threw a cross. Ugh. That's fine. That's fine. That's exactly why I made a save where I did. That's exactly why I made that save. Because I was absolutely expecting me to do something stupid like that. But yeah, glad to see the damage increase did what I wanted it to do. Oh wait, that's right. Nah, I don't have that. Oh, well, that's fine. I still got the night suit. I know how to fix this. Can't accidentally throw out a sub item if you don't have hearts to throw it with. Nope. Don't have the strength ring, but again, I still have the night suit. I think I leveled up while I was doing this too, so even without the strength ring, I should still be able to get enough extra from the level to one-shot those knives or those bloody daggers or whatever. Again, I keep doing that. It's it, it, it's muscle memory is what it is. It's muscle memory. See, now it can't happen again. All right. Third time. Third time would be it. Oh, just trying not to trigger them both, but that's okay. Oops. Probably shouldn't have picked that heart up. I'll be fine. Just trying to not to get by that armor there. Such a cramped room to have to fight them in. How much? 700. That should be fine. 700 will be fine. This is one of the rooms I was worried about, but since I got a good start, I can actually get around this better. That's another thing I'll say about the lack of music. You really get to appreciate the sound direction of this game. Level up. How much strength do I have now? That's about what I would have had before with the ring equipped. Oh boy. Now for the room I really didn't look forward to. Easily the worst room in the arena. It's not even up for debate. But there's no easy way to do this. Oh, there was two of them there. I took so much damage in that one room, I'm probably not going to be able to finish now. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem. You could just throw a cross out and be done with it, but I'm not allowed to do that. Yep. Yeah, this run's over. It's all just because of that one room. Like, if there was maybe 1, 2 less Minotaurs in that room, it wouldn't be so bad. But the way it's set up, there is no avoiding taking damage there. You're going to take damage. It's unavoidable. much? Remind me again, how much defense do I lose for that? 30. I'll switch to defense when I get to the Minotaur room. That's the one room where I need the defense more than I need the strength. At least then, what damage I do take won't be as bad. Really shouldn't have stayed there like that. Ooh, hard ring. I might actually need that for the Minotaur room. So even the game's tired of seeing me fail and mess up, so it threw me a bone. How much defense would that give me if I used it? I could probably get an extra 100 to 150 if... Ooh, that's a good jump. And get rid of that armor first. Yeah, much better. I'm gonna bait him out a little more. Get him away from that other one over there so I don't accidentally get poisoned. Yeah, much better. I think we might actually have it this time. Because that last run, I lost a lot of health from the poison. time to switch. Oh, 240. I don't think I want to take a big loss like that though. Ooh. Just tank a hit or two there. This cramped room really doesn't help things either. Switch. There's one more. Yeah, one more. Again, if there's just one or two fewer Minotaurs in that room, it wouldn't be so bad. Uh, 60-point loss versus 60-point loss. That was my mistake for thinking I could jump over them. Almost. Oh, I lucked up there. I got them to fire in the opposite direction. I don't think it's gonna matter though. Nope. There really is no easy way to get around that one room. Like, it's not even the arena in its entirety that's the problem. It's literally one poorly designed room. think I'll come back at level 43 and try it again. Guess while I'm coming here to level up a little bit, I'm also going to try and get the double grips. Rare drop on the dark armors, if they do drop them. And it's the only item in the game where you need 2 of it to actually work. If I remember right, it gives your... Oh, wow. Platinum armor. How much of a bump is that? 30-point bump. Hey, every little bit helps. But yeah, if I remember right, the double grips give you a really big strength bump. And I'm hoping if I can get my damage up enough, I can maybe get 1 or 2 of the Minotaurs out real quick before the damage starts really ramping up. But like I said, double grips are a rare drop, so there's no guarantee I'll even get it. Oh, no, there's some things I can do. Let's see. Nope. It's 50. 525 is the best I can do here. Okay. Hoping it'll drop with a higher luck stat. That's another reason why I said I'm not counting on getting the double grips. Because I really can't sit here and grind on these guys too long. Gaining levels and stuff. Yeah, I can try to farm for the double grips till at least level 43. Could probably go fight Hugh while I'm at it too, since I'm here. That's my fault. I read him wrong there. Don't think they're going to drop them for me. Well, at least it takes a while to level up. I keep doing that. I can go ahead and use those a little bit now. If only so I don't have to go back to a save too soon. Level up. 42, I believe. Yep. I'll allow one more level to try and get these double grips before I move on. Where's the nearest save? I'd have to warp to it. Should probably go save now. And by that I mean get a refill on my health. There's a room here I missed. Quick little detour. If I remember right, I think there's a health up or two around here. Yep. It's only 10 points, but couldn't hurt to get it. making sure I didn't miss anything there. Oh, I was hoping that was more health. I'll just go ahead and make another save where I pick that up. I'm gonna go back and again make one more attempt at them double grips. Just because I want to see for myself how much of a strength increase it would give me. I hate when they're shooting off screen like that and you can't tell what direction they're going to fire in. One or two more attempts. Not that I expect to get the drop, but it was worth a try if nothing else. I'm just gonna go ahead and go along with the Hue fight here. I doubt this will take long. Can't really get him with my cross, even if I did have the hearts for it. But really not a hard fight. Yeah, I say it's not a hard fight, but I think I lost 2 or 3 times to him trying to do that one achievement challenge. And that was more so because I was trying to do a no-hit run with this fight. I'm going to assume the majority of what's left has to be the arena then. Didn't mean to snag another level there, but okay. Good thing about picking up that key, though. There is one other health up I can get now. Again, an extra 10 points isn't much, but every little bit helps. Speaking of that, also reminds me, there's another room here I haven't checked. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. This room will be important for my, I think it's my thief run, I'm wanting to say. That room will be important. So yeah, I managed to pick up an extra 30 health there. I'm not sure how much of a difference that'll make, but every little bit helps, I guess. Oops. Alrighty. Equipment change for the first area here. Oh, wait a minute. Right, because the star bracelet has to be on this arm. Hmm. Actually, no. I think I will. Okay, I was using the wrong armor there. That's part of it. Better stats than what I had before, at least. I was trying not to get hit in the back there, but whatever. Oh, wow. Those few levels I grinded out, they are helping a little bit. Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of an interesting fighting him off in a tuxedo. That's interest. That's an interesting thought. Trying not to get hit there. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Feel like I'm getting better at dealing with some of these rooms, just from having to repeat them. Ooh, almost got hit by that cloud there. That would have been bad. Uh, it's true. Not, not sure why these things sound like a bird, but well, that's no good. Level up. Puts me at 45 now, I think. Actually made it here with a lot of health. Let's see. I don't want to take too big of a loss. Oh, wow. Wow. Curse Ring gives me more strength and defense. Okay. You know, that actually works. I don't lose as much strength and I get more defense on top of it. Yeah, 37 ain't too bad. Just get this one out of the way. There we go. Oh. I guess it's a good thing I did go take that brick to level up a little bit and get that platinum armor like I did. That's so much better. You know, I'll keep it as is. I just don't want to lose all that defense. That's why I was waiting for that third one to show up. This room should be much more doable now. Almost dodged him. Alright. Get this guy out of the way. Oh, strength armband. That's a bump. That's a bump. I'll sacrifice a little defense for that. That was close. Just trying to damage boost behind that guy so I could bait the shot. See, 4 rooms left, I think. 4 rooms. And thankfully, one of them's a freebie. Look, they're trying to apologize for that last Minotaur room. This room ain't too bad as long as you just pay attention. Just take it slow and steady. Oh, last room. And it's this guy. A buffed version of him. I probably got 3 hits I can get away with taking damage from him. Got him. Yes. There it is. Challenge of Gods. Oh. And my reward. 2 for the price of 1. I love it. Oh, wow. 400 D. No, that's 350 I'm looking at there. That's a big bump. That was honestly worth it, too. That was worth it. How much? I haven't finished the map yet. There's a few more areas I need to go map out. You know what? Because I'd hate to die before getting the save and have to do the arena all over again for the 100% map. I don't want to do that again. Go ahead and save. Because again, I don't want to lose that progress. And I need to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Alright. Only thing left to do now is get the 100% map completion. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get the top of Hugh's room, did I? Oh, I didn't. Guess I'll have to go back and get that too in. That was smart of him. I jump over him and he teleports backwards to stop me. That was smart. Oh, let's check the map. Let's see. Mm, Thankfully, I can route this in a way where I don't have to make any extra detours. Huh. I guess that's more health I could have come back and picked up if I needed it. Make sure I'm going. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I have to go really deep in here to get to where I'm going. Can one-shot the lightning armors, that's cool. Or thunder armor, I should say. this it? Yep, this is it. One more thing over here I want to pick up first. There's another level up. Whoops. Try it again. There we go. Let's see. Nope, I can see another area I missed. That's fine though. That's fine. It's not too far out of the way, thankfully. 97%. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did miss any rooms, I'll come back. I'll come back next stream with after I've had time to pick up look up a map, and I'll finish clearing it out then if I have to. Cause yeah, it's been a pretty long stream. Almost 2.5 hours now, actually. kind of expecting it to go a little bit quicker, but yeah, that arena ended up giving me a bit of trouble there. And by the arena, I mean that one specific room. Convenient that that's right across from where I would save, or right next to where I'm saving. I think this is the way I meant to go. No, I see where the room I'm looking for is. That's fine though, because there's a whole other section I just not realized there's a whole other area here I missed. So yeah, kind of works out. Kind of works out. Remember this being a fairly long hallway. With all these running skeletons. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a trick candle here too. That's what it's called, trick candle. Mimic candle. Quickest way is just go back the way I came. Wrong one. There we go. Remember the room I'm looking for is up this way. Ooh, nice. Sage art band. That's one less achievement I have to get with the thief now. Man, how did I forget this room? I can see where I missed another area too. Now that I'm looking. Yep, straight ahead through here. Nice. Achievement for getting all the health drops, or health ups. And there's the one for all the health up. Or the heart ups, I should say. Wonder, have I already got the one for getting all the magic ups? I might have got that one in a previous run, I don't know. Yes, I did. Alrighty, so all three of those are out of the way. That's good. That's good to know. $99.7. So yeah, the only room left should be Dracula's room, if I'm guessing that right. Oh. Well, time for the big fight against Dracula. And there it is, Master Explorer. 100% map completion. Only thing left to do now is beat Dracula and get the achievement for the fighter mode. This is going to be so easy, though. This is even going to be a fight between my equipment and my level. And he's dead already. Wow. Yeah, that easy. Nice little attention to detail I noticed. The music they're playing here is the same theme you hear when you first when you first start the game. Like when Dracula first gets revived, this is the same thing playing. So I kind of like how they ended off with the same theme they started on. Kind of like how they do that. Oh well. Just give me one more throw in. There we go. First phase is done. I just gotta wait for him to quit doing this. Okay, where is he at? There he is. Let me finish his little thing here. Might as well. No point holding on to it at the end of the game. Oh, good throw. Should be able to get him next cycle. Got him. And that's fighter mode. Not that it doesn't pop the achievement until the credits roll, I think. So fast forward through this, skip through it. And there it is, Simon's Strength. No magic needed. That's a nice name for that achievement. I like that. Especially if you know like actual Castlevania lore. Let's skip through that. And we unlocked shooter mode next. If I'm remembering right, shooter mode specializes in sub weapons. If I'm remembering right. Excuse me. And that'll probably be what we be doing next time I play. Next time I come back, get started on that shooter mode run. Uh, but I think I'm ready to call it a stream there. Yeah. As always, thanks for joining me today for this wonderful stream. Had a little trouble there with the arena, but we got it. Got quite a few achievements too. Wasn't expecting to get a few achievements for rare item drops there. Good stuff though, good stuff. And now that I'm thinking about it, how many do I have left now? Hold on. Just 1 second. There we go. Took me a minute to find it there, but yeah, 75 of 109. And most of the stuff we got left now, yeah, pretty much all this stuff is thief mode stuff. I, I, I don't believe there's anything specific for shooter mode as far as I know. But yeah, well over 3/4 of the way done with this set. Looking forward to looking forward to getting started to, well, to be honest, looking forward to getting started to the thief mode run more than the shooter mode, if I'm being honest. Just because I like the huge bump in luck you get in that mode. But anyways, again, thanks for joining me today for this wonderful stream. I hope to see you here again next time. Hopefully, again, if I'm not doing more Castlevania, I'll probably get to some Doom Infinite because I do want to do a run of that before the month's out. And I do have something else I want to check out too for this month. Something from UFO 50. Been looking forward to that too, but anyways, that's enough rambling. I'm gonna I'm gonna be on my way. You all have a wonderful rest of your night, and you do take care.